All right, people. Caroline here, Ascension Coach for the Twin Flames universe. I got a question for you. Are twin flames real? Like for real? I know you see all sorts of things online. You all see all sorts of things with Twin Flames universe. You've had your own experiences with love and with people you think are your twin flame. Are twin flames real? So, I know in my journey, I questioned this a lot. I kept going deeper into teachings and I kept the mirror exercise, like, blew me away. So I kept going with the mirror exercise. I loved my coaches. I loved the classes. I loved what Jeff and Shalia had to say. So I kept going. And I kept getting nudges from the universe. I kept getting signs and internal nudges too. Like it felt good to keep going with the whole twin flame journey. There were things that would happen when I healed something that I couldn't explain otherwise, except that my inner reality creates my outer reality. And when I healed something that was within me, the outside got better. And sometimes there were periods where there was nothing going on. Like it felt like, what am I even doing? Nothing's showing up. My twin's not showing up. Nothing. I got nothing. And then one day, someone shows up on my doorstep in a way that he calls me up. And we start a conversation, and we go pretty deep in that first conversation. And then we keep talking. And we talk every night since. Things would come up that triggered the hell out of me about him, and I would heal it. And instead of, things getting worse or the problem persisting or the trigger keeping going, the trigger would release. I wouldn't be triggered anymore, and or that his behavior would change, and or we would get closer every time. Now, you could say this is coincidence. You could say this is we just are two people who are ready to be in love and really enjoy healing, and just it was good timing, and here we go. Maybe. Or it could be that the twin flame work works. Doing the mirror exercise works. And this is actually my twin flame. So, Jeff and Shalia talk about in their romance attraction course to help discern who your twin flame is, you make a love list. You list out all the things you value in a relationship, all the things you value in life, all the things that you desire in a partner. And you try to keep them deep. Like it's not just, oh, he needs blonde hair and blue eyes, not things like that. It's more an intrinsic sort of value. Like on mine was a lot of about generosity of spirit and creativity and love of God. There were lots of other things too, but those were some big ones on mine. And as you're sort of exploring people, potential partners, as to who could be your twin flame, well, you've got your love list to compare it to. Your twin is going to meet and exceed at least 80% of your love list, probably more. The only reason it's not 100% is usually there's some qualities that you're growing into, that you're both growing into. You and your twin actually share a consciousness and share the same values at the core. Yeah, there's some things that you might still be growing into. But back to, are twin flames real? So this is one way you can kind of tell this is your twin. The other way is that when you heal, pay attention. When you do the mirror exercise and you heal things about the person or about what's in your everyday life that is triggering you, pay attention. Does this person come closer to you or do they go further away? If they go further away, that's pretty clear indication it's a false twin or it's not your twin. If they're coming closer, that's a really good sign. So I think it's really healthy to ask, are twin flames real? Is this a real thing? Because it's going to lead you to experimenting, to testing things out. Test out this theory. I mean, Jeff and Shalia are teachers in this work. They invite us to test things out for ourselves, to really know in our bones whether something's real or not. They also talk a lot about only love is real and love never fails. You can get into that one too. Like, what does that mean? The idea is, we live in a world of illusion. We live in a world that is kind of the only spot, maybe not the only spot, but one of the most potent spots in the universe where the illusion of separation from God is really potent. You can have that illusion. We're actually never separate from love. We're never separate from God. But boy, does ego, does fear, does the world want to tell you otherwise. So the saying, only love is real and love never fails, it's actually pretty powerful. It's pretty radical. And you got to test that out. You got to test that out. You got to test out all the twin flame theory. See what works for you. I know there are a lot of speakers in twin flame land on the internet who talk about, oh, do this one thing, cast a spell, and your twin flame will come running to you. Try it out. See what actually happens. I'm gonna wager that the only thing that really works is this work, where you are loving yourself. You're going deeper in love itself. You're going deeper in your relationship with God, deeper into your relationship with spirituality, healing your trauma, finding the places within you that are deeply believing in separation and healing them, bringing love to them. Try that out. See what happens in your everyday reality when you do. I would wager it's going to be real interesting. I'll also say I had all these questions. I've been testing it out for a couple years now. And lo and behold, I am living with my twin flame now. I'll just say from this side of the experimenting, damn, is it worth it? Keep going. Do not give up. Dive into this teaching. I never realized how full and safe I could feel, and how delightful it is to share life with someone who values the same things I do, who wants to create in the same way I do, who is delighted to deepen in God, deepen in love, deepen in life like I am. It's awesome. So, are twin flames real? You got to find out for yourself. But I'm going to say, hell yeah. Love y'all. If you're curious about any of this work or want some coaching in your twin flame journey, click the links in the bio. I would be honored to support you. Great. Take care.